mambo ya IEBC, Senator Medho amesema, an election is as credible as a process. Kriegler report walisema the electoral commission must be in place 3 years before the election. Sasa tumebaki mwaka 2.5. Hakuna IEBC. And people can read mischief. Kwa nini IEBC hapana weko? So we are calling for the constitution of IEBC urgently and as of yesterday. Ndio waanze kupanga mikakati ya uchaguzi so that the process can be as credible as the expected outcome. Na hiyo Wakenya wakiuliza si ati wamefanya makosa, ni kwa sababu ni haki yao.
Kuna mambo kidogo ya IEBC imesemwa. And I just want to urge that the reason that there is no IEBC at the moment is because some Kenyans went to court and filed an injunction. And there is an injunction against the establishment of the recruitment panel that is supposed now to recruit IEBC commissioners. So we are asking the parties that have taken this matter to court to try and reach an out-of-court settlement so that we can unblock that process and complete the reconstitution of the IEBC as soon as possible. This is a country governed by law. I have seen there are some who are blaming the government. Now, when there is an injunction, the government is not able to do anything. So we request those who filed those cases to go and reach an out-of-court settlement so that the injunction is lifted and we can move towards reconstituting an IEBC so that the people of Kenya can have political stability and the by-elections that are pending can be concluded as soon as possible. There are some political parties also who have not agreed on who will be part of the task force or who will be part of the selection panel. We also want that, those political parties who have not agreed on who their representative will be to also go on and agree as soon as possible and stop the blame game so that we can have a new IEBC, hopefully by the end of the year or at the latest by next month. It is not good for a country with a vibrant democracy like Kenya to stay for such a long time without a functional electoral and boundaries commission. What?
Because they are obviously a lying regime and they've been found out. We are calling them out. Just in the matter of IEBC, we've been very clear, right? That when Azimio was given 48 hours to forward the name of the candidate to be in the panel that will constitute the IEBC, we had to adhere to the strict timeline by the court. And we gave the name of Dr. Kokimoli. I think she'll be issuing a statement. But there are people who are afraid of our abilities. They want to get user-friendly candidates. All right? So she had herself won the case. And so this is a matter where the state itself has gone to appeal. They went to court to appeal in a Kiambu court. We have said this before. And then after that appeal, they have not even prepared to prosecute the appeal, meaning they are not even interested. Speaker Wetangula had 1 week after Azimio complied with that directive of the court to forward the names to President William Ruto. But they gerrymandered in order to allow the fellows they have given the mandate to delay the whole process to move to court. So I was amazed. I don't know whether there's a judge who talked about this, and it's unfortunate that he didn't seem to have the facts. So this is the fact. State capture continues, even of the judiciary. The fact they are not even able to move this process forward. So we are calling them out that this is a William Ruto strategy to make sure that there is no IEBC, and therefore continue even the matter, very important matter of the independent electoral boundaries, the electoral boundaries. You see, there was a time limit within which we should now come up with a review of our boundaries. Under NADCO, we had proposed, I think, 15 years. And if they had taken the time to marshal the whole parliament, they marshaled when they were impeaching Gachagua, right? They marshaled more than 2/3. They should have marshaled the same to make sure that constitutional amendment was done, so that the country will not be in a crisis, a constitutional crisis. So we joined with the church. The church has called out, I think they gave them 12 days